Okay. Have you calmed down? Have you chilled out a little bit, OBS? I don't know what the hell it was doing. It was going nuts. My frame rate was all over the place. I was going like 19,000. I was going like 2,000. It was crazy. Hopefully that's fixed. Here's to hoping. Hi. Sorry about that. What's going on? Let me get back into the Twitch viewer. What a fucking mess. That was a nightmare. I was wearing this outfit yesterday. It's time to pick a new outfit. Let me get these curtains up in just a moment. The outfit for today will be shirt number 11 and hat number 9. Let me get these curtains up here. I am not pleased with whatever the hell OBS was just doing. I have no confidence. I have no confidence whatsoever. Oh, what the hell did it say? I'm not even in the chat. I can hardly wait for you to fall off every cliff in the game. I don't know if there are that many cliffs. There are some cliffs. There's a couple cliffs. I just hope OBS doesn't fall off a cliff. Hold on, I need to switch my outfit. What was it? It was shirt number 11, hat number 9. Shirt number 11 is light green, and hat number 9 is Pikachu hat. Pikachu hat. Yay! Alright, let's get that down, and hopefully OBS will chill out. We're going to watch the opening, obviously. Now, full disclosure. I have seen the Retsupre of this game several times, so I do know this game relatively well. Long ago, in the castle of a kingdom called Daventry. This game is voice acted. Remember this guy? Try to get him killed with the... What is that? Wiener? I don't think we have a wiener in the game, do we?
Alexander,
I don't remember wiener.
Here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
Hmm? I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that
And
once.
she obviously wasn't
Have
interested.
you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it.
The real thing,
like
huh?
she's just
You ready
vanished.
for a wiener?
I wish I could help.
With the wiener?
Please try to think about something else,
Try
dear.
to try to think about something that's not that girl we met that one time when we were all trapped by a wizard. Despite his family's concern, Alexander remains tormented by thoughts of Cassima. It's not how you say her name. Just say her name wrong. Like, I love her. I want to marry Cassima. She wants to be president. Princess Cassima. These graphics were phenomenal back in the day, I assure you. Also, really good background music. Let me test the audio. Random sound effect. Watch your ears.
I don't want to know about it, as long as it's legal.
As long as it's legal. Hey, remember the magic mirror? The only special trinket of Daventry that we still care about? You ready to see Alexander's beautiful girlfriend? Oh, yeah. I love my triangle girlfriend.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here.
Princess Zelda talking to Link.
Cosima! Wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Or take your time. Whichever is easier.
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Have you
Yes.
taken your meds today,
It
son?
showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
Well, okay, I have other children. 3 long months, Prince Alexander sailed the known seas and beyond. She looks like a villain. Princess Cosima is a special can of beans. Also, look at these seagulls. These are some really good seagulls that don't need to flap their wings or interact with physics in any way whatsoever. The queen looks like a Maleficent. Well, the queen is not doing so hot. If you mean Princess Cosima, she's a bad Maleficent because she's trapped in a tower. You guys liking this cutscene of really bad water? It's me! I only have one shirt! The Assassin's Creed 4 style of piloting a boat. Oh, that queen. Well, let me put it this way. Queen Valenice plays almost no part in this game. I think you will be surprised how many people care about this this lady. There's even a song about her. A pair of boobs! Cosima!
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
And my crew is here! Yar! Alexander hired a gaggle of pirates. No! Should put that in the, should throw that in the waiting room. I'll put that in Roar TV. That'd make a good Christmas channel. May we come along? Alexander! Alexander, we'd like to come with you. As the ship nears the shore, day turns to night, and the sea turns violent. Willow, I bleach. I can't with the I love the puppy, but he was so distracting. Like, that's just going to rattle around on the other screen. Oh no, my boat! You put it in specifically to be distracting? Well, that's what eye bleach is for. Also, fun fact, it does not work unless I put Willow's name in front of it. Eye bleach. Eye bleach. Eye bleach. Eye bleach. Eye bleach. Nope. Not a single one. Not a single one of those worked. Can I push the button? I can push the button now. Yeah, okay. We that's the whole opening cutscene. I don't think it's too bad for a Roar TV channel, but just having it there the whole stream would be it would drive me out of my mind. All right, let's play a game.
Alexander searches for a way to reach the black-haired girl whose memory will not escape him. Alexander is standing on a beach littered with debris from his shipwreck.
Fortunately, this is voice acted.
A path leads north into the lush green island. An occasional breeze rustles the nearby foliage.
All right, first thing we need to do is walk directly into the sea and and turn the speed up just a tiny bit.
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's legs.
Oh, it'll be fine, says Alexander.
The underwater tow is amazingly strong here. It pulls ferociously at Alexander's legs. Before Alexander can retreat, the current grabs his legs. The shifting sand vanishes from beneath his feet. Against his best efforts, he is dragged out to sea.
His outfit came from the 80s.
The currents around the island
Like the
pull Alexander
1280s.
As Alexander struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Alexander, you have to swim parallel to the beach if you want to get out of an undertow.
Tickets only. Next.
Nothing like getting swept off your feet.
Oh shit, I didn't even save.
Nothing like
I didn't even save. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, let's save. Fortunately, we didn't get too far. How many times are we going to see the Sierra opening cutscene? Come on. I do need to play. Remember, I showed Kitty the King's Quest 6, but it is only the word Alexander. Oh, look, it's my ship.
The remains of Alexander's sailing ship lie dashed upon the distant shore. Alexander is
Not concerned about your crewmates?
No one remains aboard the broken vessel.
Like your crew is dead. You don't want to look for any of them? Let's move this thing and change our speed.
Alexander pushes the plank to one side.
Oops.
A long plank lies on the beach. The beach is...
Did I get the thing?
Alexander is carrying nothing.
Oh, there it is.
The box must have opened in the sea, spilling its treasure. Everything has been washed away, except for one coin of Daventry.
Alexander brought the box that has unlimited money from Daventry because
There's
he's a moron.
Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is.
I see over here that there is something sparkly.
Alexander's royal insignia ring lies abandoned on the sand. It must have slipped from his finger during the shipwreck. Fortunately, it was not lost in the sea.
So it came off? What is Finn barking at? I hear Finn.
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
I can hear Finn through the walls. What the hell is he barking at? Let's get out of that. Let's turn the speed up just a tiny bit. Let's save the game. There, that's the right speed. So we got our first death. We're gonna head towards the castle right after we look at this tree.
A hollow in the old tree forms a place for wildlife.
Finn thinks Alexander is a cuck. Smart dog. Smart fucking dog.
Two guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression of soldiers on formal duty.
Kazima!
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway?
By the way, the subtitles are official, so we shouldn't have any issue with the subtitles.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets.
Gruff.
You're standing on the
You
island
can't
of
do
the
drugs.
Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather,
Emphysema
what's left of the
Casima.
royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish
Most
boy.
people just call it Hawaii.
Then Princess Casima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasure jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
I like these guards. Can I go in?
Excuse me, guardsmen, guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see Princess Casima. I would
Several
like
of
an
my
audience.
crew died on the voyage.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
Oh no, we're not strangers. That's my girlfriend.
I really must. Could I speak with someone in charge?
Who are you that I should bother Captain Saladin? Huh?
My name is Alexander. I am a prince of Daventry and a friend of the princess.
A prince, is it? I see. Yeah, and I am lord of this dusty path. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
Well, I have a coin from Daventry, which will prove that that's where I'm from.
As proof of my country, I have this coin. It bears a Daventry
I
mint.
didn't know that would actually have a line.
A beggar can own such a coin as well as a prince. This proves nothing.
But the image on the coin's face is that of my father. the
Yeah, but
king.
you look like a nerd.
Really? Then you must take after your mother. I see no resemblance.
These guards are very chatty.
Alexander's ring is made of the purest gold, of the royal family of Daventry on its face.
Here you go.
Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible proof of his identity that he can think of.
Perhaps this ring will convince you of my identity. It is the royal insignia ring of Daventry.
So?
Ha! I'm sure. Just let me take a look at that ring.
What is that? Any
Well,
beggar could have a ring.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. It's just that princes are so uncommon in these parts. Let me get Captain Saladin.
We're more of a princess kind of nation, you see. We only have the one, but we don't have any princes. We have summoned a third dog.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of
Narrator
iron.
glazing up this dog.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al-Hazred will want to meet if indeed you are a friend of the princess.
We just have some ring.
Please follow
They've never
me.
heard of Daventry, and they're still just going to believe me? Any beggar could have a ring.
Lord Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
I'll be here with a sword to his throat.
What is it that you seek, Prince
I'm
Alexander?
gonna put my hat on your friend.
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard.
That's
named
my
Morgan.
girlfriend.
The same wizard that
Exactly. When my father rescued, he also lived and sent
And by that I mean a wizard helped.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
We're trying to do the long distance thing. It's not working.
Well, I came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects.
I'm going to move my cursor
Before we
to your
parted,
head, sir.
She gave me an
you go.
invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone.
Died.
Cassima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any
The
kind.
king and queen are dead.
Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree
She was
maiden.
kidnapped.
As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
Well, sir, I have a magic mirror.
I see.
She was
I
calling
suppose
for me.
that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time.
I'm sorry that
traveling
you will
to the
not
land
get
of
it
the Green
wet with
Isles.
my future
May
wife.
your journey home be swift.
Saladin, put
Perhaps I will
your
take the
sword
opportunity
away.
to
He's
look around
okay.
your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. It is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Your visa will be good for 6 days. After that, you will be thrown to sea.
You have had your hearing with Wazir Al-Hazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my
Yeah,
lord.
I got the vibes.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate. and they nod with understanding.
Don't let him in.
Pet the dog captain. I don't get a chance to pet the dog
Alexander
captain.
has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
I don't get an opportunity to touch anything while Saladin is on screen. I can try and pet these guys.
The guards of the castle gate look like efficient fighters, and there are doubtless more of them inside. Alexander decides not to try to force his way in.
Okay, that's apparently not an option. Well, we're going to look around your town anyways. Even though you think the kingdom is inhospitable, first of all, really weird way to advertise your country. Hello, who are you?
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole.
We're not going to bother with him right now. We have to come back to him later.
The sign says pawn shop.
It says pawn shoppy.
The pawn shop window has the words curios and antiques painted on it. Interesting-looking
Very
shop.
clearly does not say shop.
A large round pot is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shop.
I'm going to pilfer.
Oh.
Whoop. Did you say something, champ? Did you say something?
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique aluminum.
Roaring business. You look like your outfit was put together by sewn up rats. I'm going to look in here.
Alexander examines the large pot. It's currently empty, but a few scraps in the bottom indicate that it is used as a dump site on
That
occasion.
is Mark. What a good kitty cat. What is this? What did you post in here?
What the fuck?
Old lamps for new.
Good day, it's me. What do we got in here? Big old bear?
Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display.
Can I talk to him?
The world-famous talking bear has been sulking ever since his abduction from a small mountain community in California. He refuses to discuss real estate.
I don't know who that joke was for. Look at this skeleton.
Alexander already has a skeleton.
I love the narrator in this game.
A tall skeleton lends an air of mystery to the shop.
Does everything here have a...
Several half-burnt wax candles have been placed among the other pawn shop items. They probably light the shop.
Does
at night.
every single one of these have a line?
The land of the Green Isles must have at least one inhabitant within the mystical. Crystal ball has been traded in, along with the more common household goods.
What about this over here? What about this?
The back wall of the shop holds various odds and ends. A hull hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats. Cat cookie mix. Play tricks on your friends, the box
Jesus
says.
Christ, everything has a line. What about this triangle?
The back wall of the shop, a bottle labeled Owl Courage Potion for spineless owls.
What about this thing up here?
A worn leather wineskin ended from the ceiling.
Absolutely no reason they had to go that above and beyond. Hi. They could have just said, he has a bunch of curiosities.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
It's all right.
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business.
No one else on the island has this
Why
accent.
the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond
No
me.
one else has this accent.
But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Okay. What do you got?
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
What is this?
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from...
Wind it up and put it in your neighbor's vent.
I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
We're going to come back to this guy several times in the game. He is quite possibly the worst salesman in the world.
Alexander is carrying a copper coin of Devonry. King Graham graces the front of the coin.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to
And
you
Graham's
at all?
not that good either.
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of one
If you
copper.
want that big
You
stuffed
may make
bear,
your
it will
choice from
cost
there.
at least 10 copper.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
If you want the Assassin's Creed 2 wings, it will cost you at least 6 copper. I want the Nightingale.
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember.
Why?
Thank you.
Why would you be willing to do that? You just got rid of the Nightingale. Why would you... I mean, I guess you're trading something else, but that just seems counterproductive. I haven't saved in a while.
The sign above the door says Ali's Books. The village buildings are made of rough sandstone stucco. This one has a shop on the street level and a private dwelling up above.
Does it?
Steps lead up to the shop door.
That's neat.
Windows face the street from living quarters above the
I
bookstore.
don't think I ever even noticed that.
Old
Yes,
lamp.
I know. Old lamps for new. Shut up. Got it.
Hello. I will be right up.
Yeah, he's not making any money.
Now, what can I do for you?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young
And
man.
it's boring.
Who are you? And what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this
Grok,
island.
please tell me
and
more.
If there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his
Okay, mate, my ship was dashed
It is
upon your
called
rocks.
The Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west.
Village.
There are at least 3 other islands.
Village is 2 shops.
The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of
He's just
Wonder.
gesticulating wildly with his
At
hands.
least 3? Does no one know for certain?
Isle of Wonder.
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island.
Oh, you're
an
all
isle
mystical
shrouded in
crazies.
mists.
Ah.
I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here.
Have you ever heard
than
of
anywhere
hell?
else in the world?
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown at least sleep well enough at night.
We don't read the
Those
news.
first 3 islands you mentioned. How might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel
We are
to their
actually the
shores
center
and
of the
learn about them
universe.
firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years.
I'm reading ahead in the guide.
Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days.
Fucking layabout.
And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good
Well,
advice.
it's a slow day.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much
Not a lot
more.
of business in the bookstore, I guess. What was I going to say? Oh, I'm looking ahead in the guide. It says when I have to head towards the docks, it says you'll pass a house along the way. Keep walking. Take the magic book from the counter.
An antique leather-bound book is displayed
Book?
on a little stand on
Book?
the counter. On the elaborate cover is the title,
Ah,
Ye Useful Book of Magic Spells.
Radio. Just keep walking.
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
How much for
It
that
is
book?
a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had.
Book.
Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself.
Horse shit,
but
you cast
then
any
I
of
lead a
these. You did
boring
not
life.
cast any of those spells.
I tell you what, if you can find another rare book,
We're gonna have to
something
make
a
some
bit
spells.
more
There's no
marketable,
way.
I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
So this guy's just been sitting here in the corner.
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
Hello? Sir? I'm gonna save. In case he decides to kill me. Sir?
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
He slowly massages himself.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious...
Okay, not interested. I gotta take the poetry books over here.
These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards.
Good princesses like... I'm just gonna take a book.
Alexander.
Book.
Alexander.
Oh, I wasn't far enough.
Thinking of Cosima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken
Just
breast.
furiously jacking off in the corner.
And another,
Cosima!
Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were... Yikes. And another.
Yikes.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight.
Alexander, aren't you on a quest?
What nameless thing has captured me, and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name, that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee?
Didn't rhyme.
The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
A little close to home,
That was lovely.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
What'd you drop? What's that?
A page has fallen from the poem book and now lies on the floor.
Willow eye bleach. Just see Peter Griffin's weird fucking mouth.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the
It's all
poetry
greasy
book.
now.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing
Would you
back in place
skip
2
C?
times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you,
Do you have a bathroom I can... What else do I need? The free book on the table by the corner.
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence. But that was
Pence?
crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, Take one, please.
When did we start using pence?
Only one book remains on the table. It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Just throw it into the fire.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so.
If you hate the
good
book,
sir.
just throw it away.
Really? Thanks.
What's this?
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway. The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
I'm pretty sure they don't use pence anywhere else in the rest of the game. We've used coppers. We've used bartering. Up the house. Just keep walking. I'm gonna look though.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is
I
a
love this
servant,
Roar TV channel.
or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
We're not doing anything with her right now. We just gotta keep walking.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes
This
of
is
you.
why it told us to keep walking, I bet.
You still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning. And get your veil back on. No one wants to look at your
She
face.
looks up at me. And who the hell are you?
Stepmother.
You're ugly too. Aw. That's like 3 fairy tales mixed into one. I'm just gonna keep walking. Just gonna mind my business. How do I get out of here? There we go. Jesus.
Hey, stranger, come join me. It is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Do you want me to... Are you suggesting I swim there?
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
Do you have a mermaid down there I can hold on to the tail of? Because I'm not swimming anywhere.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What's tipping you off, Feelanoid?
What does it look
Is it
like
the
I'm
goofy
doing?
music?
I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. Water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next
Is
island.
it the goofy, this way leads to
Come on,
death?
jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Well, you know, a swim does sound nice.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier. The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might,
I didn't
he
push the
feels
button
himself
there.
being pulled out to sea.
He's just out.
Not a very good swimmer,
He's
are
just
you?
out there with me.
Help me!
Sorry, I think not.
Okay, Peter Pan.
As his head submerges for the 3rd time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Tickets only. Next.
Alexander couldn't handle those currents. That boy must be an unbelievably strong swimmer.
Weird. Well, you know what?
Come on, jump.
I don't think I will.
What are you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
I don't know what
That's
happens to the
strange.
sound clips.
The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the
He
water.
said something along the lines of, "You'll be sorry. Don't come into the water."
Yeah, what do you want?
I like your hat, sir. Let's go inside, so just talk to him. Are you willing to talk?
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to... I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You know what? If you come here first,
You say old Allie sent you? I
He-
can't
he
see
won't
why.
talk to us.
The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
well, whatever.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
I'm really drunk, kid. Is that going to be a problem?
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
So, speaking of the house, by the way, I remember what I wanted to say earlier. The house that we're supposed to keep walking, I read through the cutting room floor that there was supposed to be a cat on that screen. There are files in the game where the narrator talks about a cat, and there's no cat to be found.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water.
Is he paying you? Like, how are you making money?
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
Yeah, like 2
A
weeks.
few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing?
This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of
Is there
seawater.
anyone else with a boat?
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map.
Oh?
The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Is that right? Could you imagine going into this guy's ship house and the guy's like, there's no way around the islands unless you get a magic map.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cosima themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard,
these aren't actually
I gathered
Britain.
that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cosima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
I don't know how much he has to say.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Mostly just spank it.
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid
He does
the
look like
reefs and
Chef
the
Boyardee,
rocks.
you're right.
But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is...
Yeah,
or
my ship was
the
dashed
only
upon the
craft
rocks.
on the island.
They were dashed, sir.
Tell me more about
Her mother was
Okay. Spoilers, doesn't matter.
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
All right. Nice to meet you,
Well,
sir.
I think I'll be going now.
Oops. I didn't. I didn't mean to cut you off there. My bad. All right. Now he told us that there's a magic. Hold on. A magic map. Also, I need to know if I do quotations, is that going to screw up the narration?
The house is made of stucco in an architectural style native to the
Ooh-wee!
island.
This
It
is the
apparently
first
quite
King's
old
Quest game
since
where I can
climbing
mess with
pines
stuff.
embrace its exterior.
Neat. I don't know if I'm going to, but I could. Excuse me.
Good day again. How may I help you?
Wait. No. Not yet.
Good
Not
day.
time yet. All right. We're going to go over here. We're going to talk to this guy.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust
Magic
so long
map.
that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need
This
to
is
dump
why
out.
this guy has this shop, because he doesn't need money. He's got magic
map
shit.
was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself
And
there.
you're selling this?
It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of
This
the
is a
kingdom.
hilariously useful tool.
What would you take for the map?
I
4
would normally want
coppers.
something magic in return. Since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
This is the no profit store. Well, you're not going to take any of this stuff. What is it? This is the love poem. I'm not going to...
Alexander has a love poem from...
Yeah, that's the love poem. Let's see. I have a ring of gold. Will you take that?
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic
I
map?
would have taken 5 coppers.
Daventry, are you a king then?
That's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful... You can part with such a unique family heirloom.
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you
I
know.
used to belong to a wizard. I turned him
it
into
is
a
only
cat,
gold.
but that's unrelated.
There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. Hate to see it melted down for
See,
gold.
at least this makes sense where it's like all of this...
And a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you.
Like,
You are
these
very
are all
kind.
very valuable
And I'll
stuff,
remember
so
about
eventually
the
he
map.
might get something really valuable. This kind of trade makes sense. Hello.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar.
Yoink!
The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
You're right there, champ. You have a great day there. Seconds later, in the castle...
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a
You
magic
need to tone it down a little. Not that much.
You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes, Master.
I think mints are like alcohol.
What is this about a magic map? With a map, Prince Alexander could travel anywhere as quickly
Jesus Christ, Goofy, chill out.
as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up
I'm glad we
now.
get to see this sinister
Get
scene.
a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the islands and tell them...
Well, that was weird, wasn't it?
The back
No,
wall
I don't want
of
to see the
shop-
back wall.
Alexander
No,
searches.
I want to see the mints. Alexander, you stand here. Look at mint.
An elegant little glass dish decorates the countertop.
Take mint.
Alexander takes a mint.
May I take 5 more? I'm gonna save. I don't want to get mad at me if I take another one.
Alexander already has a mint. He'd prefer to leave some for the other customers.
What if I eat the mint? Am I allowed to?
The small green mint looks very tasty. Alexander eats the mint. Not bad. A little stale, perhaps.
Well, just let me take one more.
Alexander takes... Alexander...
No way you're not. No way you're just gonna let me keep doing this.
Alexander... If Alexander wants... Alexander...
Later, he runs out of mints. So clearly it's unrelated to how many we take. What else do I need to do? Pawn shop, pawn shop, pawn shop. Alright. Let's take a walk down south. By that I mean fight with the map borders because I'm playing on windowed mode. There we go. Having a hard time clicking on this side of the map.
The mechanical nightingale is made of tin, painted dreary shades of brown to match the coloring of a real nightingale. He emerges from its back.
Written by somebody who doesn't like nightingales. It looks kind of like a piece of shit.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground. The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
There's a nightingale up there?
The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
I didn't even see the nightingale.
The nightingale sings her crystalline song in the boughs of the old tree.
Now,
the nightingale looks at Alexander curiously, as though waiting for something.
Now go grab her. Yank her out of that tree.
Although the nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her.
Fair enough. Oh, we forgot something in the village. I had to clean out my chamber pot.
A large round...
Look at that. I'm just gonna rifle.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot.
A lot of it is
Magic
actual
exploding
feces.
gum wrappers, A shattered fake
Take the fake thumb. Take fake thumb.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway.
Made me ink.
You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Made me ink. Let me look at this.
Alexander's carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty.
Now, what if I... Let me take a look at this. I'm being very careful to save because this is definitely a game that does not care about you and will let you go to the end without the inventory you need.
Alexander decides to open the empty ink bottle.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa! The ink bottle isn't empty at all. It's full of invisible ink. Not very strong. Not bad.
Did I waste it?
Alexander's carrying a little bottle of invisible ink.
Huh. Like, a lot of the stuff that I'm here, like, listening to them say, like, nobody in the Let's Plays or the walkthroughs actually do those particular voice lines. So it's interesting to actually hear them. Like, I didn't know that he actually explained that it's invisible ink. I just saw Roar TV. Their dumb fucking face. When can you pet a dog? I don't know if you can.
The magic map is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface.
Would it be okay if we touched an oyster's tongue? Would that be an okay substitute?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh, is that right?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We need to go to the Sacred Mount, the Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Yeah, get used to those sound clips. Alexander pulling out his magic map and feeling a strange pulling sensation. So, can I kill myself in this water too?
The underwater tow is amazingly strong here. Before Alexander can...
It's the same death. It's the exact same death.
There's an ugly flower growing near the base of the cliff.
It's called a Your Mom flower.
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor. For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
And then it smells really good. He's getting into it.
Alexander notices an unusually large coal-black feather.
He already did
lying
that
on the
earlier.
beach.
He already did that in the bookstore.
Alexander takes...
All right, that's all we can do here for now, but we will be coming back. What is this?
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get...
It's an inscription that says, "You're a loser." No.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, the hell you say.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's go touch an oyster. We'll touch an oyster, and that's the best we can do for...
Alexander feels...
That's the best we can do for petting animals, I think. Ooh, what's this?
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?" Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
Can I grab it? I don't think I can yet. I need that, but I don't think I can grab it yet.
Alexander wades into the sea.
No,
to get
this
the
is going to kill
strange
me.
Object in the ocean currents tug at Alexander's legs.
Nope, not time yet. Never mind. It did the annoying music, so it's not time. Hi, what's up, you?
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. Seems to be the only one who can't... It glint of white.
Do you get it? It's an oyster. It's an oyster bed. I don't know if you get it.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oyster?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
Did you know that if people eat you, they get horny? Okay, I do have the means to get him now. All right, let's take a look at our book that we got earlier.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop. Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half dulcimers, divided into equal by the third of a cackle of, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched
This is a good
over
book.
the total of 50.
Oh, ChatGPT makes bad books.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
All right. You want a story?
That
Oh.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a They say, "Where are you?"
I got it.
Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
I'm not supposed to pick that up till later, but I might as well pick it up now. Hey, dipshit, you want a story?
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great.
Two dulcimers.
Oh,
raised
god
to
damn
the
it. You
degree
went to
of
the
40
same
half
page?
divided into by the third of a cackle of put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total.
This is a different
53
voice
and
clip.
1/8 bottles of wild beast.
Yoink.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey, you fixed my mouth. It feels great.
The little oyster drifts into her with the rest of his oyster
Alexander slowly pushes the oyster into the ocean. Hopefully, it will drown. All right, so this part, I don't want to say it freaked me out as a kid, but it's like this part is so nerve-wracking when you're a kid. Because you're just at this island, dealing with an oyster, when you're just walking around.
Alexander hears someone coming.
And you got these chuckle boys.
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies.
Well, there's 5 of them.
Smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
All right, so there's 5 of them. There's 5 senses. No. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't.
A gnome with a huge nose stands before Alexander.
All right. What happens if we fail? Let's give him the wrong thing.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the stupendous nose.
Stupendous.
My nose cannot be tricked that way. The smell of man still rules the day.
The day.
A man so sour knows, into the waiting sea he goes.
I feel like he could have ran away. He could have gotten away from them, I think.
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
Do you have anything else to say? Hello? Okay. We need to give him the stinky flower.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals.
What is this channel?
The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Oh, the bead. All right, we give him the flower.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tom Tro I am, that's all I'll be.
Tom Tro?
My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower
You need a tissue?
has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing
Would you
more.
like a tissue, you gross fuck?
Listen, hark you, broken oar. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
I love that they all sing their own song lyrics, too. Like, this guy who's hearing stuff hears something. So we need to do something that he hears. So we're going to tickle his ears with our feather.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the immense ears.
My ears can hear nothing so clear as the sound of a man standing
What do you
here.
mean?
A man, so say our ears. We shall send him to his beer.
That one didn't. That rhyme didn't pan, guys. We give you the mockingbird or the nightingale.
Alexander
Excuse me.
winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
Watch his hands. He's so happy. In fact, look at Alexander's hands. He's going nuts. We had a rave here on the beach.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say
A platform you put a coffin on for display purposes. Thank you. We learned something today.
Taste, Grump Trump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Alexander pulls down his magic zipper. What can I get? What can I, here, have this gross smelling
Alexander holds
have this
the
gross
item
smelling
out for
flower.
the gnome with the oversized mouth.
My tongue dislikes this sour thing, and the taste of man all over it clings. A man, so say our tongue. To the realm of the dead we send this one.
They have so many lyrics. I love King's Quest VI so much compared to the other games. All the games are pretty good. Yes, you are right, Kitty. It is the mint. Grump Frump needs a mint.
For the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
I love Grump Frump's voice.
Grump Frump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so
Grump Frump just ate some candy. He's like, well, that's all I needed to know.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
This is a man's weenie. Save again. Let's give you the words.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the massive hands.
My hands cannot be led astray. A man is here, that's plain as day.
I hate all your voices.
A man, so say our hands. We act at the wizard's command.
You do? Why? What do you mean? Why do you act as you should be you're your own isle. Your hands, right? You get the rabbit's foot.
The rabbit's foot has long, soft fur. Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge
He's
hands.
not the king. Yet.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Really good voice on Trilly Willy.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
So imagine as a kid, you don't have the answers and you've got these freaks screwing with you.
A gnome with gigantic eyes is standing before
If
Alexander.
I just try and walk away, I can't. Let's show you the nightingale.
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and plays it for the gnome.
It doesn't work. You used it already on the guy with the ears.
My eyes cannot distracted be. A man I see, and so say me.
He got an Awooga voice.
A man, so say our eyes. A man he be, a man he dies.
He gave us the booba eyeballs. All right, jackass. So now we have our bottle of ink.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
See, it's invisible
By
ink.
all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly.
Weird.
There's nothing there at all, I
Weird
say.
phrasing.
Enough of this. Let's now away.
These guys are idiots. So you've discovered that it's a rabbit, a mint, a nightingale.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
The hell was the other one? A flower and nothing. You're all morons. We took care of them. What is next? From floating sentence, got the floating sentence. Now we go to the east. If the game lets me go to the east, there we go. Now what do we have here? Try to take a book.
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web. The tail,
What are the bees? I'd like to see the bees.
Little
There we go.
bees buzz around the books as though the pages were laden with maybe they're spelling bees.
You're welcome, narrator. I know that's what you wanted. It's a fun game. It really is.
What do you think you're
Look at this
doing?
fucking guy.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
It's not telling me to talk to the spider.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Why? Oh, because I'm coming back here.
See, do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
Well, what is that mongrel?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical
This is the Alice in
principles.
Wonderland island.
Let's see.
In case it's not clear.
A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
I actually...
No, I don't think so.
I don't have a dangling participle.
An idiosyncrasy?
Are you done? Are we done with this bit?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
He wants a dangling part. Oh, I don't have what I... Then why did I even come here? Whatever. It wants me to come back. There's something I have to do, but it wants me to come back. I have to come back later because I don't have what I need. Alexander got stuck on the side of the map. There we go. So from here, we're going to take this path north. Try to swim in the swamps. All right.
A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swim.
Also, it says touch clinging vines. I don't see any clinging vines.
A cluster of cattails flourishes near the muck.
You don't see any clinging vines. Let's go into the swamp.
Swampy bog sinks beneath Alexander. He feels himself being sucked slowly but firmly down into the muck.
He feels himself being sucked. Bye, Alexander.
As the marshy water fills Alexander's mouth, he thinks that although he'd always wanted to try a mud bath, this is hardly what he had in mind.
I don't think I do anything on this screen. I don't see any clinging vines.
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree. Milkweed.
Not the milkweed yet, no. All right. Next. Are these clinging vines? They are clinging vines.
Climb the garden wall.
Those can kill you? No way.
Alexander could climb the wall, but then again, there's a particularly good gate.
It says touch.
Alexander gets closer to the sour grapes.
Back off, bucko!
Oh. Excuse...
Alexander decides to examine the vines on the wall more...
Come closer! We like you!
Jesus.
I, appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'm really not interested.
Alexander gets tortured by tentacles.
Leave us! We like you!
I had no idea those could kill you. Wild. What do we need over here? Take iceberg lettuce.
Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be iceberg lettuce. Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
There's like several things on the screen we need to get, but I think we're going to pick it up when we come back later.
Ye gads! Is that
Ye
cold?
gads! That's a good line. Ye gads! Through the gate to chessboard land. In case you were thinking, it's not Alice in Wonderlandy enough.
Checkmate. Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard
We
land.
say chess things.
That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
Oh, then you're really not going to like these two.
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send the lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you
You're
know
both
it.
idiots.
Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Do I need to be here for this?
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us and which the egg? Remember, white is of deserving truth and virtue.
Yeah, we don't need to be saying that, ma'am.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
These two are sleeping together, right?
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be grace and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
That voice sounds familiar. The Red Queen.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
You're the one that came and had this conversation at the edge of your border for no reason.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too serious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
These two have some tension. Okay, don't shrug. Don't shrug at the camera there. Don't look at me out.
The Red Queen has dropped her scarf on the step. Calling out into chessboard land would do little good.
Not what I meant to do.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
He looks at the guards. Excuse me, may I have this? The guards are like, shut up. All right. We've done everything we can do here for now. We're going to have to come back later. Burp, burp. Burp, burp. From here, we need to go to one more island. We need to take out our magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
And we need to go to the Isle of the Beast, which is over here.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
And I think this will be, we'll have visited every isle. Listen to that music. Boop, boop, boop.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea.
Who are you? Who are you?
There's a creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking. You
Oh, God, are you a Muppet?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could
You
speak.
sound like a Muppet.
Speak not. Funny is. Speech
Alexander pulls out his magic May penis.
May penis.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I speak
This is a
with.
Yoda rep.
But
like,
who
they
are you?
were going for
And
Yoda, weren't
why
they?
are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am therefore. Has my name too? Can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
If you're lost, perhaps I can take you home.
Take me home too? Think not I do. No, you I do not.
Are you sure you don't want me to try to find your home?
Trust you I do not. Stay here I will.
Well, I mean, you're not doing anything here.
Alexander already has a pretty good grasp on his word. Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do. Go I with you?
I think that's all the last sound clip of this horrible beast. Thankfully.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
What is on this channel? Oh, this is like outside of the Nemo. Outside the Nemo exhibit.
A rabbit hops about rather fearlessly. It's probably never even seen a human.
I'm gonna grab it. They can get it. I'm gonna grab that rabbit.
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's no way he could catch it with his hands.
Huh. Well, I guess we should just go straight forward then.
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond. and soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Oh no, you mean the boiling the boiling pond was a problem? I should probably look at it.
A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Alexander just got melted. He just got like turned into goop. We fortunately just got this.
The flawless
That's
pearl.
not what I wanted. We wanted this.
Alexander is carrying what little remains of a head of iceberg lettuce. The lettuce is rapidly melting.
Yoink.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
All right, so now we can get across the boiling pond because one lettuce.
Alexander decides to brave
watch
the
him
steaming
run.
pond.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, ooh, ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Well, then it's not that hot, is it? What is this I'm looking at?
An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Oh, I know what I need this for.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp is empty.
No genie?
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens.
That's what I thought. All right, fair enough. Yeah, just one head for all of that boiling.
Alexander continues down the path. He gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind.
It's
that
illegal in
stubborn
3
fellow on top of
states.
the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
See what I'm doing to these flowers. It looks real weird.
Alexander sees
What is this?
a brick lies in the grass. It must have come from the old brick wall.
Let's grab the brick.
Alexander picks up the
What are
brick.
those statues?
I'm Alexander of Daventry. Who are you?
What difference does it make? Just come on over here. I'll tell you my life history if you still want to hear it.
You gotta calm down the suspicious chuckling, my guy. But you know what? I like you. I trust you.
Gotcha this time.
What do you know? It was a trap all along. Oh no.
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? See about
To be fair, it was the statues that did it. But he definitely,
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
That's odd. Weird. He definitely led him into it. Eat that.
The forest is dotted with clumps of wild mushroom. The mushrooms are fundamentally unvocal.
Take one.
Alexander, not being an expert on poisonous mushrooms, decides not to take a chance on tasting the local variety.
Fair enough. All right, so we've done everything we can here for now. There's a raccoon in there.
Nearby, the stump of a fallen tree still spreads its roots.
So now we need to go back into our map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
This is why there's a few more things we need to do on the Isle of Wonder, which is where we basically just were.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Good Roar TV channel. So now that we have this dangling participle monster,
one end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a looking fellow.
I can hear you. Alexander gets a 25 kill streak.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
I might. Are you interested?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Are you interested in a little monster? It's not a sex thing.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not
That's
to leave
my
me.
husband.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
Can we murder this thing? Just put a dart into its brain.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you...
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Then take them out. You know, once I had a Calvin and Hobbes book.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little...
It was left in the car, and all the glue melted.
Thanks.
All the glue off of the binding melted off of it.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the... The words in the binding are very faint.
Read book.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Well,
the book contains riddles. What was the book? What?
I don't know if that's even relevant. Hi, Spider.
Wow. Hiya, Gord. What a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you...
Thank you, I guess.
It really wants us
Who
to
are you?
spend a lot of time at the Isle of Wonder.
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course.
This
The
isn't how
femme
Black
fatale
Widows
of
do
all femme fatales.
webs.
Know what I mean?
They don't do webs like this.
You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, I mean, an honor to have me as a bride.
Exhausting.
Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little
Black Widows
nest.
don't make webs like this.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! I mean, the loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
What exactly are you proposing, ma'am? Also, it doesn't let me save here. That's fun. Back up. Let's save.
Alexander the spider who lives there is not amused. Alexander feels the spider's bite and the slow burning of her
I meant just to look at her, but... So what do you accomplish by killing me? You're not going to eat me. You're not going to be able to eat me. What's going on with the music? Try to take the paper without distracting the spider.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
All right, let me just take that from you, ma'am.
Alexander reaches out to grab the scrap of parchment.
After my goods, are you? What a greedy little man you are.
Alexander feels the sharp prick of the Black Widow's teeth. Then, a strange burning sensation.
Okay, we got that joke. Gotcha. Now what we need to do is yank this thread.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Then I'll put her way down there. Now what if I just poke her?
Some people like to ask for trouble.
Oh.
Alexander.
Interesting. So am I hosed now? If you don't get it in that amount of time, are you just straight up hosed, I wonder? You only get a certain amount of time.
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see
And
what's
then she
written
just kills you if you try and grab the paper. Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
It's what I do to Cosima. It's not handling that jazz music very well. It keeps like not fading out properly. Alexander struggles with the side of the map. Come on. Yeah, there you go. From here, we need to go back to the Isle of the Crown. We haven't been there in a while.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We need to go back and talk to the shopkeeper.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alexander wonders about his dead crewmates, but then shrugs. They were expendable. What is that? That's new.
Alexander is standing on
No, not that. This.
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the... He decides to closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be
There's
open
some
to the
weirdo
public.
wandering around the
Long live
islands.
the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander
Pulls out of his magic map so that he doesn't get it pregnant.
The
If he
magic
doesn't do
map
something
is
soon, Kasima
also
will be
very
another
greasy.
man's wife.
Alexander, just rip it down. Can I do it?
Alexander,
No, rip it down. Rip it down. Coward. Coward. Go to the pawn shoppy.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mint. Somebody has eaten them
Some
all.
dick ate a mint and then rewound 3 times. Huh? There we
I
go.
fear that is impossible. Without the ferry, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
I like your bear. Ooh.
The candy dish is empty.
Can I take one anyways?
The mint dish is empty.
Take that as a no.
How fare you, good merchant?
A man my age can only thank the heavens for continued strength, young sire.
Okay, so we are done with the Mockingbird, or excuse me, the Nightingale, at least for now.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks close.
I don't need to make any money,
The
Alexander.
flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true.
We need to grab the flute.
I'll take the flute.
Very good, Prince Alex. May its music
Be aware
always
it belongs
be
to
sweet.
someone
Feel
else.
free to
It
treat
is
back
full of
any
another
time.
man's spit.
Thank you.
You should clean it before you play your nice music.
The flawless pearl is the largest Alexander's ever seen.
So let's give this guy the pearl.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
Terrible. No, not nearly.
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your
There's
ring
no,
back.
5% transaction fee.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit
Doesn't
attached to
make
it,
any
I'm
money.
afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its
It's
rightful
just a
owner.
ring, Prince Alex. Is that all I need from here? It is. Bye. So now we can head over to the bookstore.
Hello. I will be right up.
So now we have a book of a book of equivalent rareness, so we can get the spell book. Let's give you the Team Rocket book.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy.
I mean, mine's magic, so.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spell casting truly is.
Remember, we did actually cast spells once upon a time. Let's take a look at the spell book.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, "Ye Old Spell."
You would need a lot of piss for that. So here are just some of the spells that we'll have to do. We need to have the magic paint spell, which I don't think we're actually going to use at all, come to think of it.
Speaking the
Next. There we go. The make rain spell. We need to get some salt water and stuff. The charming a creature of the night spell, which seems a little esoteric.
This is the last page.
This book has 3 fucking spells.
This is the first page.
I think I got hoodwinked. I think I got scammed. Who's this guy?
An odd-looking man is reading in the stuffed chair. He wears a vest, balloon-style pants, and pointed shoes. There's something deliberately silly about the man, as though he were a performer of some sort.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
It's Jollo!
I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about
Yay!
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Best character in the game. Well, I'm not a stranger, sir. I actually am Casima's boyfriend.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring,
love his
Alexander,
voice.
but I'm afraid I'm already spoken.
Spoken.
Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flint mice.
And you should
must
trust
be
my
Prince
opinions.
Alexander. Cosima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
By a ship, now wrecked upon
Why
the
buy
sand.
a ship? It's dead, of course.
You know Cosima?
All ships die.
She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of
She
Daventry.
said he was a fucking
I'm afraid that was
freak.
before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her
As
again.
if he shows up to
Said
kick
they
him
died
out.
of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom
What is
seems
happening on
to
this Roar TV
despair
channel?
with her these days.
I'm gonna keep it
The
because that guy's
streets
big
are
boobies.
silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
Uh-huh.
I see. You've yet to say who you are and how you know the princess.
I tend to kill my suitors of the princess.
Pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal
And I'm
court.
a fucking
And
happy,
since the
funny
marriage of
man.
Cosima's parents, King Calipham and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cosima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip.
Everyone always talks about how good Cosima
Well,
was
she
as a
means
baby.
everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to
When
me.
she was just a little girl,
I'm
everybody
so
loved
terribly
Cosima.
worried about her.
Although she was kidnapped for a while.
About her grief over her parents.
Yeah, that. Who?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the
Oh, is that
Wazir
right?
or his plans for Cosima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty.
The vizier just really
I
wanted
wish
to
I
keep the
knew what
clown
the
on
princess
payroll.
thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cosima's pet
Have you seen a nightingale?
I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her
I
seclusion.
haven't seen a nightingale anywhere.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul
I'm looking through
Al-Hazred.
the list. What's
He
coming
came
up?
to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for Al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government.
I'm supposed to talk
You
to the
see,
bird.
Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend
When
time
do I
with.
talk to the bird?
Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cosima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between
Weird.
him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Probably.
I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife, but whatever his plans for he will use her to best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything, and Cosima must be vulnerable and lonely right now.
No, I don't think so. I think she's in love with you.
She has always instinctively distrusted him. Cosima has a good head on her shoulders.
Alex, you should charge the castle. You should just run in.
Fallen for his words of love. Now I must return to the castle. Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'll try to meet you here again later.
Thank you for the information, Jalo. Be very careful.
You be a safe clown, Chalo. So I'm supposed to talk. I know from the Let's Play. Yep. Are you following me? Don't you have somewhere more important to go? Who's that following Jalo the Clown? Oh look, it's Sing Sing. Bye. He does sashay. Yeah, I'm supposed. There he goes. See if I can catch him. See if I can catch up to old Jollo. Excuse me.
Good day, Jollo. Greetings, my fine furred friend.
Me at the FurCon. Show me to the ball pit. Oops. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to talk to Sing Sing. Oh. Oh, maybe not. Am I supposed to get a rose first? All right, Sing Sing. Let me play with this. Are you supposed to get the love poem?
Alexander holds out the love poem to the nightingale, hoping that she perhaps is the nightingale that Jollo spoke
It doesn't
of,
say to do this.
and that she might be able to take the words of love to her mistress, Cosima. The nightingale swoops down and grabs the poem. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima?
Ugh.
Sing Sing, what have you found? A scrap of
Have
paper?
you found any more pixels?
Oh, this is no mere bit of paper, but words of love. Who sent this? It must have been Abdul. Oh, Sing Sing, will he never give
Well,
up?
that's interesting.
You must be careful, pretty bird. Stay away from Abdul. I don't trust him so close to you. Now go.
I didn't know that was something that could happen. I know what I did wrong, and that's very interesting.
The little bird returns to her branch without the poem. Alexander wishes he knew what happened to his message of love.
I know what I did wrong. Restore, go back. We need to give her the ring.
Alexander holds out his insignia ring to the nightingale, hoping she perhaps is the nightingale that Jollo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the ring to Cosima. The ring is the one thing he has that might alert Cosima to his presence on the isle.
Bird takes the ring and just puts it in its nest.
The nightingale swoops down and grabs the ring.
It's like a fucking corvid. And just
She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima.
really loves shiny shit.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty?
Is that something from the Vizier again?
A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've
Take
seen.
this GoPro.
Is he really here then? On this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
God, I love you. Oh, just heavy, heavy, heavy breathing. Did you bring me my ring at least? Maybe.
The little bird makes a delivery.
All across Alexander's face.
The nightingale has dropped a bit of red velvet on the ground.
Do I need the ring later?
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to
Is it
Cosima
she?
herself?
Did I fuck myself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so?
Yeah, just a waterfall. Now, if I give you the love poem,
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cosima.
like, these are all for points. Why is it not telling me to do this? Is this on here at any point later? I'm scrolling ahead.
Swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Like, I know I'm supposed to do this.
Sing Sing, my sweet, you bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through? And
The
binds my
narrator sent
heart
me a
with links
poem.
So tight,
Oh, he's so
I
hot.
can't live without the sight of you.
Oh, Alexander. I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
Are you just gonna hold on to my ring, or, Oh, I see it. It's way later in the game it wants me to do this.
The little bird makes a delivery. The nightingale has dropped a bit of paper on the ground. The note may indeed talk to Alexander, but he'll need to pick it up first.
Come on. There we go.
It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend.
Friend?
Please, please.
Oh!
Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prove if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get him. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's death.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again. Only in
a little bit of pee comes out of his
love, friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
Sing like, brother. A brother. All right, she is taken care of, and now we have the flute. We need to head back to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I think I'm going to get to the past this area and get up to the top of the next area, and then we'll probably call it early, just for timing reasons, and also I'm fucking tired. Not exhausted, tired, but it's just like, you know what? It'd be nice to just relax. And then we'll have plenty of time to finish it up tomorrow. Let me see.
A large
we already saw the dogwood tree.
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit. Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed.
Oh, the doggy.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that.
You cannot actually die to the dogwood tree, which is interesting. Nothing in here? No. Okay. This next part's getting a little bonkers. There's a lot of dumb stuff that's about to happen in this room. Let's just save it here. Let's just save here. We need to talk to these guys.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, plants must be baby's tears.
When Cyberpunk going to be this Saturdays? They will be probably back to Fridays. I have some time back on the schedule, but they will be back probably on Fridays, probably within the next week or two. I definitely have one coming up next week, I think. Use the milk bottle on where is the milk bottle?
The glass bottle is full of milk. How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
Yeah, how did it produce glass? You're just going to let that go? How did it produce glass?
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
So while these babies are crying over here, I need to go collect them like a fucking sociopath in my lamp.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's.
We need to come over here to this side.
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. The wallflowers look terribly shy. A delicate china teak is occupying the chair at the moment.
We need to... Can I talk to the flowers?
Greetings, lady. How charming you look today.
Do not have sex with the flowers.
The wallflowers are too shy to talk to Alexander.
So over here in the back...
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Can I grab it? Look at this guy.
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard.
The hole in the wall is a little bonkers.
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Also, what is this china over here? Can I grab this?
Alexander takes the teacup.
Okay.
The little flute is carved from a single piece of wood and has tiny finger holes on the shaft.
We're gonna do a little song.
May I have this dance?
Oh,
The song has always kind of kicked.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the
because they're
music and
stupid
oblivious
plants.
to everything around them.
And now that they aren't protecting the hole in the wall, we're just going to come over here and yoink it.
While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
All right, before we leave, we're going to come over here.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato in the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you!
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Well, we're taking it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me!
Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
The hole in the wall is just sitting at the bottom of his backpack. All of his shit's just falling onto the ground as he walks. So in this room, before we head too far...
That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander.
Oh, I need to take the swamp ooze first. There's apparently swamp ooze.
The swamp gurgles an inaudible reply.
Didn't mean to talk to it.
A mushy swamp lies...
Okay, never mind. We need to take the teacup, which we just picked up.
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
Hands off, you!
The teacup feels delicate and fragile.
I like the tomato.
What do you think you're
Who
doing?
the hell are you?
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze.
Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp
Really good voice.
He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you. He's not a very pleasant stick in the mud.
Nobody asked you! Be quiet!
Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
I hate both of these characters. I'm going to drown both of you. You having an issue over here, Bump?
Who are you?
I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best.
She did not! That is absolutely not true!
He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly.
Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity!
Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that
If only
Hector,
there was
he might
some
learn
way.
some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log, and must be content with my lot.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw! Just shut up!
Jesus, calm.
You see how
I do. I do see how he is. You want something to throw at him? Here you go.
There's no reason to leave.
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you.
Aha! Finally, old
You
Bump
can see
on
the tomato.
Log's not so defenseless, is he?
Hey, hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you?
Now, Bumpy, remember all I've given you. The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this.
No! Not into the swamp!
I don't feel like I need to be here for this. Hey, he actually did hit him.
Hey, okay, I give up. Gee.
Also, I never noticed that the
sorry.
tomato helps throw
Well,
ooze.
I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry.
You mean it? Really? Brother.
Brother.
Stick in the Mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
Rotten Tomato's just happy to be here. So now, thankfully, we've got ourselves some swamp
A
ooze.
blob of swamp ooze, tossed during the brotherly fight, has landed on the log.
And we can go pick that up. Is that Kevin Sorbo? I thought he wasn't in Xena.
Brother.
With the swamp ooze,
Anything I'm missing before we head off? Looks like nope. All right. Let's head down back to the beach. We need to head real fast back to town and switch out to the flute. I think Xena showed up in Hercules a bit. This block is just season 1 of Xena, so Hercules must have shown up on her channel as well. On her series. This is a view from the top of the Swiss Family treehouse, most likely. Hello, pawn shop man. I'm here to do more business. Business is here to be done.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
You want to give me your ring again? Just for fun? I had fun with it. You don't want to know what I did. Where is it? Here it is.
If Alexander...
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex.
Okay, we've done all that before. Let's grab...
Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
What if he
Thank
What
you.
if he brought it back with the candle completely used up? Like, that'd have to be less value, right? It's like actively losing value every time it gets traded. Like, a tinderbox without the candle is nothing. Remember in Ass Odyssey when you stuck someone's face? I do remember that. God, Ass Odyssey was such a good game. I don't know about replay kind of good, but what a good game. See? No more eye. All right, let's save. Let's take this.
Alexander pulls out his magic
We need
map.
to go back to the Isle of the Sacred Mount, and uh-oh. Haven't been back here in a while. So over here, like I said, this will probably be the last thing I'll do this evening. We'll probably split it up into like two-hour chunks. But I did want to get through the...
There appears to be
I want to get through the copyright protection. So this whole section right here is copyright protection. So the first puzzle, ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. R-I-S.
Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
So basically, if you did not have the instruction manual, you were screwed.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Every time you think about replaying Odyssey, you just look at the true 135-hour playtime for a single run. The first time I played Odyssey, I don't remember if it...
Alexander has no taste for salt water.
My mouse is freaking out. There we go.
The steps cannot be moved any further backwards or forwards.
I remember, I don't know if it was either butt surgery or COVID. I think it was COVID, actually. Scooby-Doo music.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
Whoa! 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 Ow! Hey!
So how far can he climb before that becomes deadly? Here?
Oh no.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I bet you it's this whole first screen. He's okay. I'm going to go as far up as I think I can get to that step before it becomes an issue. That's like 10 feet. That could be a problem if he fell from here. Here we go. What if I fall from here?
Oh no.
Whoa!
The unforgiving rocks break his long
What
fall.
rocks? That was like 10 feet. There was no rocks there.
Next. That wasn't a very logical
Shut up,
step.
you. Shut it up.
The step.
All right, go. It's a good thing I missed all that dangerous sand and landed on a rock, I guess. So I wonder at what point it becomes deadly, but I don't care enough to double check. You want to know? I think I can go down, or maybe I can't. I'm actually curious. If you're curious, I'll take a peek. Let's find out where that step is. It's not there. I wonder if it's... I'm going to try this one next. I imagine this one...
Oh no.
Whoa! 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 Ow!
Where's the step that kills you? It's probably here.
Oh no.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I stand corrected. It's that step right there. The one that we fell from originally was the only one that kills you on this screen. Don't. How would the fairy have helped on this island?
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of
It
the
would have
cliff.
brought you here, but you still would have had this mess. Oh God. The answer says soar.
Nothing
Huh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's try this. King's Quest 6, Steps of Knowledge. What are the symbols? Here we go. I need to. I found a blog. Sorry, I'm reading. Here, you can read with me if you. Are these?
Reading about the ancient ones in the guidebook to the land of the Green Isles may help a puzzled journeyer.
Okay, so the answer is soar. So it needs to be for that little symbol right there. I don't even know what that thing is. This right here. O is. I'm glad I did this now. The first thing I did coming back next. How much of a momentum killer would that be? You know, it just looks like a little. Oh, here we go. A and
the stone beneath Alexander's feet
Jesus.
trembles.
I'd kind of thought it would tell me which buttons were the right ones, like a grid pattern maybe, but no, it gives me the word answer and expects me to know what the alphabet is. I'm just gonna save just in case I misclick. Yeah, the copyright protection actually takes quite a bit. I think there's 5 screens, something like that. It's a lot.
Alexander,
more than you would think. What is this? 412. Oh, so okay, wait. So apparently this screen kills you if you push the wrong button, according to.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
Yep.
Oops.
So that one, I think this is the only one that actually kills you if you get it wrong. 412. I'm glad copyright protection. This wouldn't work anymore. This whole idea wouldn't work for exactly the reason I'm doing it. Yes, I have the game legally, but the manual is online. Like, I bought this game. Bought and paid for. There's 99 of us all together.
Look! I'm a Labrador!
That was puzzle 3. This next one says, I thought it said GDQ. It's DGQO.
Alexander.
Oh, G. DG. So D is this right here. G, this. Q. Q. Another Q. Where's Q? I got distracted. This one. And O.
The stone.
Another Q. A third Q.
Another Q.
The step.
I keep wanting to push the steps.
Another Q.
A third Q.
A third Q. And the Batman symbol.
Okay, no help there. Is it Alex, Guinness, and Webster? Holy crap, I just took a shot in the dark. How about that? I think, is this the last one? Yes, this is the last one. Save, good idea. Do. Dee. A do. And this is another, oh God.
Mom, Dad, come here, you gotta see this.
Perfect.
Alexander.
Fortunately, this one is not nearly as bad. ASCEND. Ascend. Oh, I know how we end the night. I'm looking ahead and I'm like, I got it. One last thing we can do when we get to the top of the mountain. Scooby-Doo music. We did it!
Alexander finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and
happening
stands.
on Roar TV?
Why do you an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the right.
Uh-huh.
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
Now, you know, that's a face I can trust.
Sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind.
Can you, like,
Try
shut up?
Well, you know, the way you say that, old lady.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger. Think of me as your grandmama.
This guy is a genie.
Come, stranger, trust. Think of what I'm offering you.
Unzips genie pants. You know what, Grandmama?
All right. I'll try some of your
Wait,
berries.
you will? Sure.
Oh, goody. Eat quickly, dear boy, and I'll show you the way to the Lord and Lady of this island.
Cooking is for everyone.
Slightly bitter, pretty one.
Tickets only.
Tickets only. Next.
And then there's some land I have for sale in the death bogs of
I just
Tamir.
realized we skip this scene every time. We don't hear his stupid little quip, but we die so much that would take forever to see the stupid death scene every time. That was fun. We will finish. I said, hello? Did I actually do it? Hold on.